This is Dabu7. You were looking at the O'Reillys off of 35th in Milwaukee that had heavy fire damage. And this is one of the aerial shots that I got from the drone. I'm going to run some footage here so you guys can see the extent of the damage. Now, I arrived on the scene. I'd been looking for this. I didn't know exactly where it was at. I finally, just by luck, came up on it. There's ATF and other officers on the ground, as you can see here. I approached them and I asked, hey, can I fly the drone? Nobody said I couldn't, so I launched it. And as you can see here, the whole roof had collapsed after someone initially threw a rock through a window and then several Molotov cocktails. They, in turn, burned the place down till the roof collapsed. You can see the AC units there, everything from the roof that had just caved in. So this was one of several locations that got torched, so to speak. I showed on the live stream the BP that had got burned to the ground. I'm going to attempt to go up there and see if I can get some aerial shots. And why I say attempt is this. These guys said that I could do this. I got the aerial shots. The news crew showed up, and they asked if they could see, on the iPad what it looked like. And I was like, well, why don't you guys got a drone? Why don't the ATF got a drone? Why don't the news crews have a drone? The local news responded and said they weren't allowed to have drones and that it was too expensive to get the helicopter out here. I said, you're telling me you guys couldn't do one helicopter flyby of all these places? And they're like, no. So everyone was interested to see what it looked like. And this is the O'Reillys. I'll show you the beauty shop that's catty corner to it here. And this is the intersection where Burleigh and Fond du Lac, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing them correctly, intersect with 35th. And this is the area, this intersection, where the shooting had initially taken place. Now, the building center screen, lower center screen, is Jet Beauty. You can see the ATF and all their vehicles on the ground there. And once I was done doing all this and I was packing up to leave, the main chief came up and said, well, they told me you were with insurance. I was like, I never told anyone I was with insurance. You can see in the upper left corner, once I pan back up, there's a bank. It was hit too. The windows were busted out of this beauty shop right here, and a lot of damage done as well. But the chief went on to tell me that he was told that I was working with the insurance company, and he said no more photos, no more aerial shots. And I was like, I never told anybody I was with the insurance company. I was like, I talked to the officer right over there, those ATF guys. I told them what I was doing, and they were interested and wanted to see. But the chief took a different stance. You can see the O'Reilly sits right back here. So this is the whole area, this whole corner. This is what got hit. But by the time he said that, I was done, wrapped up, and I was out of there. So I guess they'll be waiting for somebody else to show up from the insurance company. But as of right now, this is a look and some aerial shots of the damage done up here in Milwaukee. If I can get the drone airborne at the BP station at Sherman Park, I will. I'm going to be going live several times today on Dabu77. And if I go live from the drone, like I did earlier, it will be on Facebook, the Underground World News, my page. There's links in the description box. And make sure to check out our sponsor for this trip, Essential Drugstore. You can find a link in the description box. Without them, none of this would have been possible. So shout outs to everyone out there that has our back. It's been Dabu7.